welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual advisor. Hello, and thank you to all my messengers in your respective places. Thank you so much for all of your support, liking my videos, sharing my content, messaging me, all of that, spoiling me through love donations, Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, like all of that. Thank you so, so much. Yes, keep sending your video requests because I enjoy those too. We get to them eventually, all right? If you're new here, you're welcome to stay. We'd love to have you here with the gang, so go ahead and subscribe. If you want to show me love up front, you can just like this video and start there, all right? Any information you need to know about me is below. All right, let's get into it. Thanksgiving with Divine Feminine, okay? I just left Divine Masculine crib the day after, and I should have stayed home. Okay, I should have stayed home. All right. Yes, Divine Feminine. Thank you. Jumping right in. Just because somebody calls you doesn't mean you have to answer the phone. Doesn't mean you have to show up. All right. I feel like you've shown up many times before when this masculine or whoever in their respective places over Thanksgiving holiday when they called, when you were summoned is what I'm hearing, and every time you were summoned, you actually showed up, hoping for a different outcome. It was much of the same dealing with this person, either this masculine or whoever, comes to mind as I'm talking here. And so that's the message for you, or that was your energy going into Thanksgiving. Like, I don't give a fuck who called. You just did exactly what you wanted to do, and whatever you didn't want to do, you didn't do it. Hopefully, okay. Hopefully, we all on the same page. Or you found out that if you weren't obedient and you went when spirit told you should have stayed, and then you learned that lesson again, and you were like, okay, this is the last time, I'm not coming, I don't care what he say. Okay. And but I heard for somebody, for some of you, you said that before and continue to go back. All right. For others of you, you are getting better and better at setting your boundaries. And on this Thanksgiving, you meant it. Like you meant it. You stayed put. Okay. If somebody felt like it was a money thing, or it's like piss your money, piss, it ain't nothing that you had that could keep me here type thing. So that's what I'm feeling. All right. I also channeled earlier that you guys were pretty much tuned out. All right. A lot of these people in your circle, especially a masculine, okay? Especially they're inaudible. Okay, you can't even hear them. Like a lot of people speak to you and they're like on mute here. Okay, it's just like you don't, because you've heard it all before. You've been there. You don't. It doesn't even phase you anymore. I feel like you have tapped out. Okay, it's like you're there, but you're invisible. Okay, or they're invisible. Their energy, or you're working every day to make sure that their energy or whatever they bring doesn't affect you as much. And to do that, I'm hearing, they're inaudible. Okay, not even an auto tune. I hear you can't hear at all. This person, especially a masculine. Okay, so give me an overall energy. Thanksgiving of Divine Feminine. On a side note, I feel like it was a tower moment for some masculine. Girl, he showed up with that wing, which is good. Yeah, which is good. But you didn't want it this time. Tower moment. You didn't want it this time. You didn't want it this Thanksgiving. Somebody came to eat and fuck or whatever, and you didn't even want it this time. I feel like, sis, you let him get a plate, and then he gonna sit there after he done ate good, you know what I mean, looking at you like, okay, you can go now. And like, what you mean, okay, you can go now. Sent him on his way. Fucked his whole everything up. He stayed up late drinking. Like, I can't even believe I'm seeing when Yvette got in the car with the baby and closed the door and it was raining, she was like, he don't love me no more. But it's vice versa. It was a masculine, like, she don't love me no more. It was Jody crying. It was Tyrese like, what do you want from me? I because you don't want that dick no more. Yes, it's pressed. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you, Divine Feminine? You had him pressed. He like now. He like now. What I'm gonna do? He talking to his homeboys and shit. Like now what I'm gonna do? Cause that don't work no more. Okay. And for some masculines, it don't work no more. Literally. Okay. That's on the side note. It is somebody out there with impotency problems. Okay, are they losing their touch? The thrill is gone. Okay, yeah. So if you want to know how he was after he left and all that, right? He was at home like he fucked him up. Good for you. Good for you. Some of you really stood in your power. All right. You know, I feel like it's cutting it close, even inviting him over to get a plate. You know what I mean? But, you know, at least you sent them home with nothing. Okay. So kudos for that. I feel like in general you have a divine feminine, or at least a current theme for me is you have people perplexed and pressed over why, you know, their energy, their fuckery, whatever, is not affecting you. They losing their minds over that. A lot of masculines are masculine in relation to you, divine feminine, sat at home alone drinking, trying to figure out why you won't take them back. Okay, give me Thanksgiving with divine feminine, please. Yeah, I'm hearing it's played, or you feel like somebody is played. Okay. Or somebody may be thinking well played, like whatever hand they played after the fact is like, why the fuck did I do that here? Thanksgiving with divine feminine, give me the energy. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's a masculine in relation to you. Somebody cannot finesse the way they used to finesse here, and they played crazy. Maybe it's the first time you turned him down, sent him home, or whatever. It was just, and he just sat there like kind of stuck for a minute. Like, what do you mean? I feel like this person is used to calling the show, and today you were just like, nah, I'm good. You can go home. I feel like you made some stipulations, or you spoke on some stipulations a while ago, or a couple of months ago, or whatever. And maybe by a certain date you had in your head, or whatever, something wasn't met. And so when they showed up and they hadn't completed the stipulations that you gave them, you know, it's like almost like they didn't take you seriously, like they kind of blew you off. You gave them a certain time period to kind of get their shit together, get whatever, and I feel like they clowned the whole time, and tried to play crazy like it wasn't what it was. And by the time they got here to this point, you were done. And now they're trying to question you about like, well, what happened, or why you're not feeling them anymore. And it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like a real gaslighting energy here. I feel like you've gotten fed up and tired of playing these games with this person, and this time on this holiday you stood your ground. I felt like somebody kept trying to approach you, or this person. I don't know. You had a hard time getting somebody to leave you the fuck alone. I can tell you that. All right. I felt like when one way didn't work, then he might try something else. Or okay, well, like he was like, okay, well, go ahead, you can leave now. It's like, okay, but the movie is on, or this. Somebody kept making a reason to stick around, or make reasons to, you know what I mean? Like, and it didn't matter what they presented. By the time he got to you, you was over. You didn't want nothing or nothing of what you were being offered here. I feel like somebody is operating with you, divine feminine, off of an old tape or an old record, like songs you may have listened, used to listen to. It's like you're in a new energy, but someone keeps dealing with you in a past you and a former you and expecting you to respond, and you're refusing to do that, because if you respond, then you would be lowered to his level, but you're ascending. So it's just I feel like at this point you don't have anything to really talk about here, and it kind of boggles this person's mind. Yeah, someone's I got this for divine masculine, where it was like somebody was basically into themselves and had this real self-inflated ego about themselves. They it just I feel like at one time it may have been a lot, but it's not whatever it was then. Does that make sense? I feel like you're in a new energy. I feel like you've just moved on, and you've moved beyond this thing. All right, and even if it's not a masculine, with family, with people, I feel like people who felt like importance or relevance in your life over this holiday got a rude awakening, especially masculines. Okay, like you really pop some balloons here and I feel like you have finally started dealing with people like they deal with you. And then some of you, not even that. It's just like, I'm not going to deal with you at all. How about that? Okay. Thanksgiving with divine feminine here. Yeah, somebody stopped doing the things, whatever it took to get you, they stopped doing that. Somebody stopped remembering your favorite this, your favorite that, your forgetting that it was you in the first place here. I feel like this person may have even approached you, like you didn't even chase after this person. Again, they do all that work to get you, and then when they finally do, all hell breaks loose. Somebody, I feel like there's a feminine that's tired of somebody's shit. It's giving that, for those feminines that date those archaic kind of dudes, that man, I'm the king of my castle, but, meanwhile, he may be a provider, but he treats the woman like shit, talks to the woman like shit. As some, like little man, little dick syndrome. I don't know. It's, okay. Yeah, and somebody also, you're done with this person. This person plays crazy, like you're not done with them because they refuse to stop running the streets. They refuse to stop. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're not gonna act right, why would I continue to waste my time with you? You're already out doing this, that, and the third. All right, with whoever, wherever, and then pretending like you're not. Then coming over here, it's just somebody got tired of playing all the games. Yeah, thank you. You're an attention whore. Or whoever this masculine is. Okay. Right. And now this person is disappointed of my feminine, that he is no longer the center of your world. You became the center of your world here. Somebody, you got tired of the stories. You got tired. Yeah, bitch. Thank you. Motherfucking hustle and flow and shit. When she was talking to I can't even think of the name, but white girl was talking to him outside of the damn pawn shop, and he was like, look, I'm gonna get you this, and I'm gonna buy you, and you just need some new clothes. And she was like, look, motherfucker, I know you talk that shit, You know what I mean? And sometimes, as my pimp, I let you talk that shit, but don't do that. Like, I don't need that right now. I'm not trying to hear that right now. All right? That fucks with me. I'm not with that. And either you're going to fix it or I'm going to be fucking out. Because right now it's looking like you don't appreciate me. And somebody has a pill addiction here. And somebody has a chemical or mental imbalance here. Could have had it as long as 11 years or something like that, or a long time, or somebody has been balancing this. And somebody, whoever this person is in relation to you, divine feminine, uh, the drugs that this person takes makes them definitely, yeah, go off. Thanksgiving with divine feminine here. I feel like you have so many reasons not to, and this person knows that, but they play crazy. But again, this holiday, you weren't hearing it. What's this? Yeah, when you stalk someone so hard, you end up back on your own profile. Yeah, your person, divine feminine girl. I know we tired. We tired. Yeah, they stalk you heavy. I feel like they did a lot. I feel like they did the most. All right, to get some type of reaction out of you, to get something, anything, or whatever. You just weren't up for the fucking antics anymore. You're just okay. You're just over it. Again, I said I feel like most of these divine masculines are on fucking mute. We're just over the antics. We're over the lines, the come ons, the spills. Like we know all that shit. Especially a lot of you that have been in these relationships for years. Didn't what over it. All right, and still over it. Like Summer Walker has said, basically. Period. Give me this. Thanksgiving with divine feminine. Yup. Pride is the devil, is what I heard. And also, yeah, bitch, you block the devil at every turn. All of that. Like you set up a firm, like, no, motherfucker, you ain't coming over here with all that shit. And whoever was bringing this energy, all right. And I feel like it turned them upside down. Somebody acted way just out, and just somebody showing their ass. But I feel like in spite of you watching this person make a fool of themselves, literally act out like you're very, 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 very firm, and you blacked it out again. I said like somebody is on mute here. You weren't willing to let this energy um ruin your plans here. You have victory over the devil this Thanksgiving holiday, especially from a masculine energy here. Yeah. You already knew what it was here with this judgment card. All right. I felt like some of you were prepared for somebody to act a fucking fool. All right. And, but maybe they show their ass a little bit more than they normally do. And it's just like maybe if you were going back and forth on your decision based on their behavior and what they did now, judgment card here, you're like, nah, I'm fucking with you now. I'm definitely not fucking with you now. This is the last time. Yeah, feminine. I feel like you was like last time was the last time. Five of Swords. Death card here. Ten of Swords here. Last time was the last time. Some of you are liberating yourself from this energy here. Yep. Look at that. Seven of Wands. Boop. You soldiered up. All you block. I'm telling you. Motherfuckers were inaudible. Inaudible is also when you can't understand. Like it was like wah wah, like the devil. He tried everything. Like you did so good, but I feel like it was because you've really been studying patterns and all of that. You didn't fall for it. You didn't run with it this time. You cut that shit off and was just like, nah, I'm done here. I'm done here. Betrayal, backstabbing, energy here. You deaded a lot of stuff. You was like, if it's dead, then it's dead. You deaded a lot of stuff here. You said what you said. I feel like you looked at people, places, and things. All right. Call the demonic and call the devil for what it was, even if it was in your own masculine. No, it's like you're not making excuses for people's behavior anymore, or this person's behavior anymore. And 9 times out of 10, when you engage with this energy, is like, why am I even wasting my time? It's nothing but fights and conflict, and definitely some shit about social media stalking, exposure, messages, like all like no. Somebody is blocked. Somebody is double blocked, double, triple blocked. Okay, you were done after this Thanksgiving. You were done. You were done. If you wasn't done before, you're definitely done today. Okay? It was a lot of that. A lot of that. All right? It was a lot of fighting because you were rejecting this person. But again, I felt like you stood your ground. You repeated yourself, and you were just like, I'm done. This is over. Yep. That's what my bitch gonna do. You're not worried about no masculine to make it right, to give you proper balance. Look, he don't even want you to have balance. He don't. That's the problem. That's why he acting a fool right now. You're not waiting on no masculine to give you a proper balance or to affirm you. Thank you, spirit. You're feeling beautiful, sexy. You're focused on your work here. Focus on the future. Focus on nurturing yourself after going through such an ordeal, dealing with this problematic masculine and whoever else in their respective places here. But it's like you don't even see them. You don't what they said, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. That's what I should name this reading here, because literally you was not with it. You was not with it. You meant that shit. I feel like it was people. I mean, this masculine acted up for sure, but I feel like even family, feel like it was people in their respective places prepared to do fuckery here. This 5 of Swords, Death Energy, Ten of Swords here. Shout out to motherfuckers that didn't go home. They was like, bloop, I think the fuck not. Shout out feminine. I was one of them. Fuck, I'm gonna pay 2,000 for 2,002K for to come home to get hated on by some people that I know hate on me, that don't wish well for me, that's envious, that's jealous of me, that want to start some kind of argument, that want attention, that want clout, that want you put it in all that shit, man. I'm so fucking proud of you, man. Fuck, I'm gonna pay money to go home for it and do that. Like, nope. You was like, boop, boop. I think not. No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Magician, 6 of Pentacles. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm gonna stay pretty. I'm gonna stay cute. I'm gonna stay bossed up. I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna create. I'm gonna continue to create and set the vision for my life and lead these haters where they at, and lead this nigga where he at, because he don't want to act right anyway. Like, you finally called judgment here, and people are like that. All right. So congratulations to you. Listen, I gotta get out of here because the battery about to die. But I love you with the highest love. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do that. I'm still running the special. Check the community tab. All that information is there. You just have to catch me when you catch me. I guess later. I might come later one more time to give you guys the opportunity. Otherwise, like this video, share, subscribe, tip the bartender below, Cash App, PayPal. I love you with the highest love. 1.